and salutations. Coming to you again from Death Valley at the Eureka mine and Harrisburg, the old ghost town of Harrisburg. I brought notes. This town was settled in 1905, shortly before gold was discovered at Skidoo, before gold was discovered at Skidoo. This town was founded by Shorty Harris and Pete Aguereberry. And you know, the thing about Shorty is he's a legend in these parts. He's largely responsible for many of the gold booms in and around Death Valley. He discovered a lot of gold out here. One of his biggest claims to fame is the discovery of gold at Rhyolite, Nevada, which was a huge boom town. He's the one that set off the entire bullfrog boom. Now, he partnered with Pete Aguereberry when he found gold out here in 1905, and then Skidoo struck in 1906, and shortly thereafter, Shorty decided he didn't want to mine anymore, and he left Pete here all by himself. Well, come on. Pete, he's stuck, man. He was an immigrant from where the hell I got it. It's in my notes here. But he immigrated here, and he stayed and worked this mine, the Eureka mine, until his death in the 40s. And what's left is this little ghost town. Mostly, I don't know how many people worked here. There's some old pictures here, but we'll go read the information kiosk up here. And we've got a couple of old buildings up here. Looks like they worked the vein there. There's a north chute over yonder, and there's an old abandoned car over there. We'll just check these out and then move on. But I thought it was just kind of interesting that Shorty bailed and Pete stuck, and he actually made it work out here. Born in France. Apparently that's Pete's house. Let's go check it out. Somehow I don't think this is period correct. Oh, this is nice. Old absorption fridge. That's a nice one too. Aside from the bullet hole through it. Porcelain. It's a nice one. Nice stove, a Coleman range. Look at that. This thing's really instant gas from gasoline. Hey Debbie, you ever seen a gasoline powered stove? Gasoline? Yep. No. Well, here's one. Never heard of gasoline powered. Neither have I. Combination. Yeah, actually. Gasoline. I don't like that. Wow, that's cool. You can pump it up. Debbie, you pump it up. It's like an old Coleman. Cool. I don't know if it used actual gasoline, but probably the gas. Yeah. It's really in good shape too. I don't like this one device, but you can walk on it. That's probably where that bird got its carpet. Probably so. I don't like this one good enough. Nice cozy little bedroom. Probably throwing rocks. You go back to the car? Huh? He's up there. Come on. Oh, he went exploring. That kid is quick, isn't he? I have to take Sissy back. She's got to pee. Oh, there's probably a house over here, isn't there? No, I don't want to use
Monster, get down here.
Interesting. The old linoleum. Yeah, that is period correct. At the end of March, a couple years ago, we had the good fortune to take the tour at Ryan Camp, and they're restoring the old dormitories, which were converted to hotel accommodations for Death Valley back in the 30s. Check this out. This stuff was used like carpet, this linoleum. And it's been sitting out here since for over 100 years. It's been sitting out here. It's fared pretty well, I think. All things considered. Oh, too bad. Why do people gotta do that? Look at this old hot water heater. Holy cow. It ain't that old. Homart. Never heard of it. Toilet. A seat, car seat. Why do people gotta do that? That's a Walmart. A lot of times you can find find the freaking date on the toilet when it was made. It's old. Here we go. 1957. August 9th. August 9th, 1950 was probably when the mold was made. And this toilet was made April 17th, 1957. So if Pete Aguereberry died in 1945, like the sign says, people were still up here mining and living all the way into the 50s. Toilet was made in 1957, so what we got here? Another car seat. Oh, shack. Another fridge. Man, I'm 5'6", and this door frame but this little addition here is not that old. I would say this is probably this reeks of 1960s and 70s. And there's OSB. So probably the Park Service or somebody's come up here to, what do they call that? Preserve. If that edition was period, it would be more like that. Plywood is a relatively modern phenomena. Okay, let's go check the next one. Okay, next. Oh, I love these old barrels. Richfield oil. County, Los Angeles. Standard Oil. Company of California. That one's got the valve in it yet. That's cool. Big old water tank. And this one's Union Oil Company of California. I wonder if this is 1914. April 1914. Yeah, she's a two-holder. There's something in here. I thought I heard something moving. Alright. Look how Pete built this house right into the hill. That's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. Military flying planes. That's a B-52 bomber right there, bro. Here's one of those keg oil cans. That's not even 55 gallon, I don't think. Too small, probably 35 gallon. That's a Union Oil Company one too. It got blown out and somebody soldered it back. Probably was being used for water and it froze.
Okay. Heather? Come on, buddy.
I had some chickens in there or something.
Go back.
A little shed, a little workshop. Looks like it could fall over anytime. All right, let's go check out the old car down there in the ore chute. Maybe, I know we can't get any mines here because they've been blocked. The access been blocked for them, so we can go check out the ore chute in the old car. Where's Tanner?
Tanner went back to the truck.
Oh, you were here. The Eureka mine's around the bend there. I believe the mill is gone, but let's go take a walk. Looks like a Hudson to me. Hudson Hornet. Yeah, I would say it's a Hudson. Or maybe it's not. 1, 2, 3. That's a straight 8, bro. It might be an old Buick. That's what it is. It's a Buick. I recognize the grill now. You know, look at this thing. It's pretty beat up. I need to leave my mark. Tanner, when you get a little bit older and you come out to Death Valley to investigate some of the places where we used to go, come out here to this old Buick out here at the Harrisburg site, and you can see Dad's name on the right front fender. I love you. Semi-gloss paint. So much like everything else in Death Valley, the Park Service has neutered all the fun stuff, and you know, they don't allow you to go underground anymore unless the mine tunnel only goes back 20 feet. So I understand the liability that they have. So this is an interesting spot and an important part of Death Valley history, at least as it pertains to mining. I think the story about Pete Aguereberry and his stick-to-itiveness, even though his partner bailed on him, he stuck it out and lived the rest of his life out here. And you know, I like sites like this. I don't like to see people vandalize them. But I like places like this, not only because there's something to see and there's ruins left, but because this represents a life lived. On the left is a cashier mill. Right there. This is the Eureka mine. Eureka mine. 175 grand worth of gold at 20 an ounce. What's gold now? 1,500, 1,700, something like that? Around $2,000 an ounce? But, I know this is probably graded off, but we'll go look at it anyway. Yeah. Buzzkills. Oh, look at this. A hand-hewn timber mindset. Oh, that's old school, man. There's a nice breeze coming through this hole. Let's put her on turbo. Ooh. Back here quite a bit. But alas, we cannot go in there. Let's go check out the mill. This is referred to as a dugout, obviously, because they just dig out a spot, maybe put some rocks for walls. This may have been a dugout that Pete originally dug out before he built his house. But these are getting rarer and rarer as time goes on. The question is, how much gold is in this stuff? That is an old, I mean, it's not that old. It doesn't have, you know, it's turn of the century stuff because it's got, you know, doesn't have square nails, but that would be period correct to the early 1900s. Imagine you would have to build a mine infrastructure before you built a proper house. What the history books don't tell us is if Pete was a bachelor his entire life, or if he raised a family out here. That I don't know. Not much left. Alright, I've seen enough. Let's move on to the next thing. Oh, Instagram pictures first. Here's a little clue. I don't use my Instagram as much as I probably should, but if you want to see upcoming stuff, you can get a general idea of what's coming up in a future video. Check the banner on my YouTube page, and there'll be an Instagram link there. Click on that, and why don't you join me on Instagram over there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, those are going to be good ones. If you like the video, smash the like button and share this video with your vast social media network. That helps the channel more than you can imagine. If you'd like to support this channel financially, there's a few ways you can do that. Check the links in the description. to Amazon affiliate links, PayPal, and Patreon. Check those out, see if that's something that you are interested in doing. If you can afford to do that, thank you in advance. If you can't, man, it probably means we're cousins. But if you haven't done so yet, I'd like to invite you at this time to click the subscribe button. And if you do, click the little bell icon right next to it. You know, check all the notification boxes and whatever they need you to do. So YouTube will let you know next time I upload a video. And until next time, you have fun, stay safe, shoot straight, keep your powder dry, and have a splendid day. On to the next location, which is my favorite place in Death Valley. Stay tuned for that. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.